Got a question about the problem here. It says, in recent years, the total score of certain standardized tests was normally distributed, with a mean of 500 and a standard deviation of 10.4. So what does a normal distribution mean? A normal distribution means that most of the scores are right around 500, and the further you get away from 500, whether that's further away above or further away below, the less likely it is that the student will score that test the further you get away from the average. And so the first question asks, find the probability that a randomly selected medical student who took the test had a score that was less than 498. And there are several ways to do it. You could find the z-score, and then using the z-table, find the probability. Or you could use Statcrunch. Let me show you how to use Statcrunch. So in Statcrunch, there is a calculator. And that normal calculator is found under Stat, Calculators, down to Normal. In the normal calculator, you can put in the mean and standard deviation. So in this case, the mean was 500 and the standard deviation was 10.4. The mean was 500, standard deviation was 10.4. And then you can find the probability in this case that it is less than, there's the less than symbol, less than 489. 489. And then hit compute, and there it is, 0.1451. And that's how they got this right there. Okay, next it asks, what's the probability that is between, so we can hit the between button, between 498, which is a little bit below average, 498, and 513, which is a little bit above average. 513. Hit compute, that's going to be 4706. 4706. It's perfect. Here we go. Last one. Find the probability that it is more than 431. So here we go and change it to standard. Not less than, but more than 531, I believe. Yep, 531. So more than, that's greater than 531. 531. And then hit compute on that. It's going to be 0.0014. 0.0014. All right, so that's how we find probabilities under a normal curve using Statcrunch. Here we go. Identify any unusual events. Explain your reasoning. The unusual event in part C because the probability is less than 0.5. That's true. The probability is, 0.05. That's true. Part A, because it's less, no, part A is not less than 0.05, so that's not true. None of the events are unusual. That's not true. C is unusual. The events in part A and B are unusual because they're less, no, neither one of them are less than 0.05, so the first one is correct. All right. Hopefully that helped.